Savor everything. Cling to nothing. Live now, because living then won't be any better. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. Mist to mist, drops to drops, for water thou art, and unto water shalt thou return. Never give up. Things that you keep dreaming about will happen one day. There is no truth, Stephanie said mistressly, only perspectives. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. Become braver, stronger, wiser, kinder, and you will become better. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. If I work hard enough, there will be things I can do tomorrow that I can't do today. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. At the heart of nature's mystery lies another mystery. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. Some men never die, and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. Talent is helpful in writing, but guts are absolutely essential. Once friends as batchmates, but now different batches divide us. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. Believe those who are seeking the truth. Doubt those who find it. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. The smallest light has greater power than the largest darkness. We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. I care for no man on earth, and no man on earth cares for me. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. I admire those who do good and expect nothing in return. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. Don't set your goals by what other people deem important. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven, The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. Whether we fall by ambition, blood, or lust, like diamonds, we are cut with our own dust. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. Too many people are too busy making a living to make a life. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. I'm going to try speaking some reckless words, and I want you to try to listen recklessly. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. Things don't happen for no reason. They happen to teach you something. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. Nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. The only source of knowledge is experience. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. It is better for the heart to break than not to break. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. Never worry a bit in life. Always be full of merriment. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are near. When you take control of your attitude, you take control of your life. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. It shattered something inside me that hadn't been broken before. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. Think well. To become a lifelong reader, one has to do a lot of varied and interesting reading. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. Do no harm, and leave the world a better place than you found it. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. As for methods of prayer, all are good, as long as they are sincere. The serpent, if it wants to become the dragon, must eat itself. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. I'm just doing me, and to me, that's what got me this far. You will do foolish things, but do them with enthusiasm. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again.